it's Chelsea for Pearls and Palm Trees. I don't know if you can hear me. I don't know. So as you can see, different filming location this week. I'm in my study, and you can see this is my desk right over here. That's my humidifier. Pointing right at it. Humidifier. So I'm in a different location because my husband has his laptop over with his brother, and they're playing Axis and Allies. I don't know if you guys are into board games, but they're like super into it. And I'm in here, I'm at his desk because he has like this giant computer monitor right here, so I get to like do things. I'm very excited about that. So anyway, I thought I'd start like a new little series. I don't know how many of these we're going to do necessarily, but they're called Pearls and Palm Trees. So I will give you the pearls of the week, so just great things that have happened, and the palm trees, which are great victories for Christ. Throughout the week, things that I saw in like news articles and whatever, and just kind of like, here's a little happy news in case you need it. And also today, guys, I did just want to let you know, here's like a super mondo pearl that happened in my life particular. So here's my pearl. We found a house and we are moving. Guys, we are like moving, and we are moving into a nice part of town, and it's a big house where we can like have missionaries visit and stay with us, which is like amazing. That's like a dream. That's like life goals. And also it's nice because when my mom visits, she can actually have like a bed and not sleep on the floor. So that's also cool. And most importantly, we will have a mondo backyard. So big, in fact, that I will no longer have to take my dogs every single day for 2 hours to the dog park, which means I will be less stressed because I can do homework while I watch them in my backyard, probably wearing my pajamas and not giving a flip. So that will be super nice. So excited. I can't even tell you guys. I can't wait to do a show you my crib video. I just can't wait. It's going to be amazing. It's going to be amazing to share this next chapter of his family history with all y'alls. And I'm really hoping to get like, I don't know. I feel like these videos need like a better background. So when we set up our desks and when we start to like move things around and get like settled, I really hope to be able to get you guys like a nice background because I care about you guys. I love you guys. I love you guys that watch my videos. You guys are amazing, awesome, love you. I want to appreciate you by showing you the kind of care that I can put into these videos. Kind of thing. And also, I love doing these videos anyway, so there we go, right? Okay, so I am going to talk a little bit about the pearls this week, and there have been plenty of pearls. And if I get any of these things wrong, please feel free to comment in the comments section below. Feel free to correct me, because, I mean, I love it when things are right. That's what so if I'm wrong, please correct me, because I love it when things are right, not whether or not I'm right, but whether things are right in general. So feel free to correct me if I'm wrong in anything. You guys can always talk to me. I'm here for you. I'm like the crazy aunt that your parents don't talk to that much because she makes family gatherings weird. But you can always talk to her about whatever. So, yay! Okay, so a couple of pearls this week. There was a little boy, oh my gosh, there was a little boy who sacrificed his life for his sister's life. They were, I guess, outside playing, and I'll put plenty of links in the description so you guys can like find stuff. They were outside playing, and his sister was almost attacked by a pit bull, and he like ran in between them, or German Shepherd. Was it German Shepherd? I'll put a link in the description. You guys can check it out for yourself. It's heroic, awe-inspiring, and made me cry. So it's a beautiful, beautiful story, and it is just so awesome. He sacrificed himself for his sister. He's okay, thank goodness. And it was just basically, he said that if somebody was going to die, it should have been him, which is like, dude, you're 6. Where's this like self-sacrificial love? Like, wow, you know, and we can learn a lot from a 6-year-old, I tell you what. So he actually, Chris Evans plays Captain America, right? So he actually said that he was going to visit him in the hospital or going to something. So check it out. Yeah, description. The next thing was that Terry Crews called out to defund Pornhub. I think that's huge. Terry Crews is amazing. I'm a huge fan of Terry Crews. If I'm going to be a fan of somebody, Terry Crews is a good one to be a fan of. And he, on Twitter, said to defund Pornhub, I totally agree. Pornography is a serious epidemic across the world, really, anymore. And it's such a sensitive topic for a lot of people. And hey, if you disagree with me, feel free to put it in the comments. It's amazing when you do have celebrities like a Terry Crews or like, I don't know, who else stood against Pornhub? There was somebody else that did. I can't remember who it was. And if you can remember, put it in the comments. I'll research these better next week, I promise. So it was pretty amazing. I think that was a pretty great thing. Now, on to the palm trees. I should have gotten more for these. This is my first one. I promise to tune them up, okay? Gonna tune them up. Make them shine like a diamond. So, next one would be the palm trees. So, just victories for Christians, I would have to say. And the major one, guys, the major one was, if you saw, John Christ posted for the first time in 8 months. First time in 8 months, he posted an apology video for his indiscretions. I think that's amazing. Excuse me. Because apparently, he posted it on Wednesday, July 15th. So he posted this last Wednesday. It's about a 5-minute video if you guys want to check it out. It's on Instagram. And I mean, he's been like radio silent for 8 months. He hasn't posted anything since there were all those allegations, which kind of turned out to be a little bit sort of totally true. And it's, he's been in rehab for 4 months. And maybe you guys know more than I do, but I think it kind of puts it puts a spotlight on the concept of a Christian celebrity. And I think it raises a good question. Should Christians have Christian celebrities? What does that look like? And I feel like I'm throwing trash away mid-video. I hope you like that. Crinkly trash. It's great. I feel like we prop up a lot of celebrities that maybe turn out to be Christian, then we just prop them up, or we have some sort of, ladies, be nice. They're hiding underneath me. Oh, to be a dog owner. So I feel like we prop up people so much, especially Christian celebrities, where we don't make room for them to be human. And I feel like we don't make room for them to make mistakes. To be fair, if you are going to be a Christian in the spotlight, you have a lot riding on you. You just do. Because there are a lot of expectations that you need to live up to biblical standards. Of course, biblical standards change from one person to another. Somebody might say that biblical standard could be women wearing skirts forever, and that's a biblical standard. I would ardently disagree with that. But biblical standards change from person to person. I also feel like we don't give them room to be themselves or to admit that they have problems. John Christ is not the only celebrity Christian who has fallen in recent days, not the only celebrity Christian who has had problems in the spotlight or in the public eye. And his apology video was actually pretty eye-opening to the idea that this guy is actually a human person. And no matter how saved somebody is, that's not going to stop them from making mistakes. And not that I'm trying to excuse what he did, because I'm not. What I'm trying to say is that the standard that we hold for Christian, quote-unquote, celebrities is at times unrealistic and unachievable, to the point where undue pressure on that person to be perfect might lead them to a lot of actions that we would deem inexcusable, or might cause them to cover up problems in their life that could be helped. So my question is, would John Crist, had he not been held to an impossible standard, have reached out for help sooner? Maybe, maybe not. But it kind of opens that question up as to what are reasonable expectations when it comes to somebody in media who is a Christian? What are reasonable expectations when we think about somebody who's not Kirk Cameron? And Kirk Cameron is pretty much the standard, I think, for what we expect from Christian celebrities. But Kirk Cameron's not perfect. And I think also as well, when we think of a Christian celebrity, we also group people like John Crist into categories that they are not in. Like, my dog's trying to. I have gates all over, and she knows that my husband and my brother-in-law are playing games in the living room, and she wants to be in there and play with them. But dogs don't really appreciate the little toy, like, game pieces that are like, they just try to eat them, and we don't want that. So. And the question is, we're trying to bring him into this weird group that includes people like Billy Graham and Charles Spurgeon and a bunch of Christians that we have idealized. We've idolized and made into bigger than life people. Like, we've turned them into they're great heroes of the faith, and we turn them into something even bigger. We turn them into the standard, and we forget that they were actually people. For example, Spurgeon battled I think that was later in life maybe, or maybe it was his whole life, with depression. He was totally depressed. And the American church might look at a pastor like Spurgeon and say, you got to get together and be happy and joyful, or else we're not going to get people in the door. And we're also like putting them together with figures like Martin Luther. And Martin Luther's hygiene was abysmal. Even for the Middle Ages, it was abysmal. And I feel like the American church and American Christianity have this really weird, freaking standard when it comes to celebrity Christians, or to what we expect from people that are sort of media makers or taste makers in Christianity. And we have this weird kind of standard that doesn't make any sense, where we don't allow somebody to be a human person. Because nobody's Jesus. Oh, except for Jesus. Jesus was Jesus, but you're not Jesus, and I'm not Jesus. John Crist isn't Jesus. I checked. That's all I'm saying. I just think that it's a good thing to ponder and think about. And if you guys want to tag on that, if you think that I'm wrong, put it in the comments. I want to hear how mad I make you. Indeed. If you're passionate and you say, Chelsea, you're wrong, please put it in the comments. I would love to hear it. Yeah. Okay. Well, anyway, guys, thank you so much for being a part of my vlog. Oh, and if you guys agree with me, please put it in the comments as well. I almost forgot about that. Yeah, whatever. So please put it in the comments as well. And I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for joining me on my Pearls and Palm Trees of the week. And if you guys have any ideas for things I should share in my next video of happy things that have happened this week, please let me know, and I will put them in here. Okay. Love you guys so much. See you later. Bye.